Welcome Vinyasa Video Yogis. Today I have a full body practice for you that's going to leave your body feeling open, balanced, and at peace. So let's begin. So today we're going to begin to center ourselves by chanting the sound Om. And this warrants a little bit of explanation. I've heard Om spoken in so many different ways, but I want to teach you the correct way to speak it so that you can get the full benefit from it. Om, often spelled O-M, is actually A-U-M. It's a trinity of three sounds sewn together into one. And it's known as the seed mantra because it's a one-syllable sound that's very powerful. When you are chanting the sound Om, you are creating a vibration throughout the body that's the same as tuning an instrument before you would play it. As you make the A sound, you'll feel the vibration in the sacral and root chakras. As you make the U sound, you'll feel the vibration through the chest and the solar plexus, through the heart chakra. And then as you're making the M sound, you'll feel that vibration resonating through the upper chakras, throat and above. So we want to make sure that we make this sound correctly. So it's almost like you're starting with a very open mouth to make the A sound, and then very slowly closing that circle in until the lips come together. And it sounds like this. Om. Okay, try that with me. Were you able to feel the vibrations? Usually it's easiest to feel the vibration in the head. But as you practice, you'll begin to sense the vibrations throughout the body. And this is bringing the body into balance. All the cells are vibrating with that vibration as it resonates throughout your body. You need to understand that you are pure energy and you are pure vibration. And Om is vibration. And you are resonating at a frequency, and Om is frequency. And so this ancient sound can be used every day to tune all the cells, setting them into order for the rest of your day. So let's close our eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall, and start with an inhale, lengthening, reaching the crown for the sky, and an exhale, rooting the sit bones into the mat. I'm going to tap the singing bowl, and when you hear the sound, I want you to take a deep inhale, and then we'll begin the sound Om. Om. Good. Now just sit here quietly for a moment, observing the body, maybe even still tuned into that vibration from the sound you created. Let's take a yogic breath. So inhale, filling up the belly, the chest to the shoulders, and hold that for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, belly, chest, and then shoulders. And then bring your focus to the natural rhythm of your breath, tuning into it, not trying to control it in this moment. And then scanning your body from your head all the way down, just becoming aware. And then turning your attention, your focus to the mind, observing thoughts that may be lingering there, and then see if you can't start to consciously unattach from them, allowing them to drift away one by one until you're left with your breath, your body, and only this present moment. And set an intention to hold that focus there for the rest of the practice. Let's take another yogic breath. So inhale, filling up belly, chest to shoulders, and hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale completely and the same. Good job. Okay, So if you're not already seated in a cross-legged position, let's come to that position and take the right leg in front of the left to start. We'll sit up nice and tall, and then we'll drop the chin to the chest and working into the neck. So start to take some rotations here, rotating that neck around nice and slow. And make sure that the shoulders are relaxed and down from the ears. Good. You're drawing big circles with the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, we're going to reverse that rotation. And continue to become aware of the upper back, the chest, and the shoulders as you do this, sensations that you might be feeling from these rotations. If you find an area of tension or pain, you can always linger there and take the head a little forward and a little back. Good. And then let's bring that head back to neutral. Good. Now from here, we're going to start to take some torso rotations to the right. So start to rotate it around, forward, side, and back. And I want it to be the feeling of leading with the belly. So not the shoulders or the head. The belly is leading the way as you rotate around. And we're starting to warm the spine. We're starting to open up a little through the hips as we do this. Good, and then let's bring that to a neutral position. Let's take the arms up to the sky, reaching high. And then I want you to feel your pelvis rocking forward with a nice straight spine as you begin to fold forward and down, taking the arms, the hands out ahead of you. Just firm your palms into the mat or the floor. And then I want you to gently rock a little left and right here. Good, so see if you can't release some of the tension that you might be feeling through the hips. There should be no pressure in that lower spine, the lumbar spine. If there is, just back up out of it a little bit. Good. Now bring the spine, bring the torso to neutral. And we'll take the left hand across over the right, planting that firmly on the floor mat. You're going to feel a little bit more of a pull through the left hip. Good. And then we'll take the right arm to step straight out to the right. We're going to very slowly lift that left arm up and over the head, leaning into it. Draw the left arm in close to the ear. Option to sink down a little lower. You can bend the elbow if that's available to you. Draw the left shoulder back and gaze to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop the left hand down to the right knee. Step the right hand back and let's twist. So inhale, growing tall. And then exhale, pulling the navel to the spine as you gently rotate to the right, taking the gaze over the right shoulder. You can use resistance from the left hand to press into the knee and assist with that twist, never taking it past your edge. Let's take a deep inhale, and then we'll exhale and come back forward. We're going to take the fingertips facing forward to press behind us. And on an inhale, shine your heart to the sky, taking the head back, drawing shoulder blades together, and exhale. Another deep inhale, reach the chest higher, and as you exhale, start to press the navel to the spine, pressing the lower spine down. Good, and holding that for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the belly back to neutral. Let's switch the cross of the legs and come back up. We'll start to take our rotations around to the left. Torso rotating again. Remember to lead with that navel forward, side, and back. Good. Like you're drawing big circles here. And just warming that spine. Fountain of youth is in the flexibility of the spine, so we want to keep the flexion going as much as we can. Good. And returning to neutral. And we'll take the arms up to the sky, reach it up. Shoulders relaxing down, and feel the hips rotating forward. So we're not bending over with the back. The back is straight. And then we can release down. And then you can round the spine if you'd like. And we'll also take swaying from side to side here. Palms are planted into the floor mat. Good. Relax through the hips. Send your breath to the left hip especially. Let go. And coming back to neutral. We'll take the right hand to step over to the left, and you'll feel a little deeper stretch through the right thigh and a little through that right shoulder. And then we'll step the left hand out as far to the side as you comfortably can, and slowly start to bring that right arm up and over the head. Take your gaze to the sky. Pull the right arm in close to the ear. Good. Maybe coming down to the elbow,
Right shoulder pulls back. Take your gaze to the sky and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, right hand down to the knee. Step the left hand back behind you, and we will take a twist here. So a deep inhale, grow tall, and exhale, pulling the navel to the spine. And remember, you can gently create some resistance to help with the twist using that right hand to the left knee. Let's take another deep inhale, and then we're going to exhale and bring it back to neutral. From here, join me in a tabletop position. So transitioning however you need to come into tabletop, and we'll take the hips to stand over the knees, and the shoulders will remain over the wrists. Good, so working into that spine again, we'll start to take some cat-cows, and as we inhale, we'll drop the belly, lifting the sit bones in the head. And as we exhale, we'll round the spine, taking our eyes to the thighs, pressing into the palms, pressing the knees into the mat. And then inhale back up. And exhale. Good, feel that spine round. And another inhale. And another exhale. Good. Now I want you to take 3 more of those cycles at your own pace using breath for breath. Okay, so don't try to control the rhythm of your breath, just naturally inhaling and exhaling. Good, continuing with this here. And once you are done, you're going to come to a neutral spine, and we're going to start to take some rib cage rolls, or that's what I call them. We'll drop it down. You can bend the elbows and then round. So it's almost like you're leading with the chest or the belly, taking some kind of barrel rolls here. And you have the freedom to move the hips to the elbows in any way you want, whatever's going to feel good. Good. You may want to even work from the hips and take it forward, side, and back a little bit. Okay, we just want to feel that front spine opening. We want to observe the body. We're always working in the laboratory of our bodies with yoga. And we need to be in tune to what's feeling good and what the body needs. And the more you develop that, the more you'll benefit from your yoga practice. Good, so bringing that to neutral now. You may need to step back a little bit on your mat. We're going to start to walk the hands out and keep the hips over the knees, sinking the chest down into puppy dog pose. Now you may find that your forehead comes to touch the mat, or maybe you can lift your chin and gaze ahead. So chin is coming into the mat. Take a deep inhale here, and a deep exhale. Continue to release down over the mat. Good, now keep the palms to press forward and carefully bring yourself up and start to drop the hips down. Okay, so we're coming into kind of an elongated cobra here. Our arms are long. And then I want you to slowly come down. Take your palms next to the sides of your chest, replanting them. Good. And then we're going to inhale up for a cobra. We're going to keep the arms as they are, but we're just going to lift the chest and the head. So press into the palms and inhale, lift the chest, the heart, the head, the gaze. And exhale down. Take your forehead to the mat. We'll come up a little higher this time. So a little movement through the arms as you inhale, bring it up. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Good. And exhale, bring it down. And then your final one, I want you to take it to your current edge. So inhale, bring yourself up, maybe taking the head back. Good. Arms may be straight, they may not. Doesn't matter, there's no expectations here. You need to work within your body. Take a deep inhale and exhale, come back down. Good. So you're going to press into the palms again and send the hips back for a quick child's pose. So arms reach long ahead. Your hips come to the heels. And as you sink the upper body down, let's take a deep inhale through the belly, through the lower back, and exhale, releasing down. Good. Couple more cycles of breath from here. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale up, coming to a tabletop position. Good. We're going to tuck our toes and press into a downward facing dog. So taking the hips up to the sky. Make sure that the feet are about hip width apart. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Press the palms into the mat to send the hips to the sky. Your heart, your chest will drop down towards the mat as you do this. Shoulders are behind the wrists. Let's go ahead and alternately pedal out the feet. So we'll bend the left knee and straighten the right, dropping that right heel towards the mat. And then alternate left heel to mat, dropping the right knee. And again, right goes down, left bends. And right knee bends and left drops. Bring it back to neutral. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Now walking the feet all the way to the top of your mat. I want you to hang into a forward fold. Go ahead and bend the knees as much as you need to in this first fold. Okay, so keeping the hips lined up over the ankles as much as possible. You can grab opposite elbows, grow heavy, maybe sway a little left and right. Good. And then let's release the fingertips down. You're going to swing the arms out to the sides and up. Inhale, bringing palms to touch. And then exhale, sink the hips down to a chair pose. So your hands are in anjali mudra at heart center. Go ahead and slightly tuck that tailbone, drawing the navel in. Maybe sink the hips a little deeper. Spine is long. Let's reach the arms forward momentarily for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, folding down, forward fold. Good. Now you're going to bend your left knee. You're going to lengthen the right leg from the left palm to the center, and inhale, take the right arm up to the sky, reach it up. Shoulders are working to stack on top of each other. Good. Dropping that left hip. Take a deep inhale, reach higher, and exhale, pulling that arm down. And left arm reaches up to the sky, bend the right knee. See how my left leg comes straight. Gazing towards those left fingertips. Draw the left shoulder back. You can use the resistance of the right hand pressing to the mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale, bring it back down. Beautiful. Now bend the knees and carefully bring the hands forward and up. And take the hands in prayer, exhale. We're going to go through a round of sun salutations now. We'll just take one. The purpose of sun salutations is to help you to connect breath to movement. It also opens up a lot of the muscles that we work with in yoga today to make sure we're safely warmed up. Let's inhale, hands to sky, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. With your low lunge, make sure the knee's not coming past the ankle. Nice, long and strong back leg. Let the hips start to sink down. And exhale, take it back to downward dog. Take a breath. Now inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, lower all the way down. And inhale, rise up for cobra. One big exhale takes you down and all the way back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha. And taking a breath here. And preparing to step forward with the right foot. So inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. And exhale, left foot steps to meet. And inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, samastihi, which means equal standing. We'll take the left side now. So inhale, reach it high. And exhale, fold. And inhale, left foot steps back. And exhale, right foot steps back to meet. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Good, keep reaching the heels for the mat. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, up for cobra. And one big exhale takes you back. Adho Mukha. Downward facing dog. Another deep breath here. And then preparing with the left foot. Inhale, left foot steps forward, low lunge. And exhale, right foot steps to meet, forward fold. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, samastihi. Good work there. Okay, so moving on to a little bit of balance work here. You'll stand with your feet in Tadasana mountain pose. I want you to just shift your weight to the left and then start to extend the right leg out. Now if you haven't worked with a lot of balance, maybe you're just barely picking that foot up. Or maybe you want to take it higher, up to you.
Whichever you do, grow tall through the standing leg. Lengthen your spine, straightening it out, reaching the crown for the sky. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now start to bend in that knee and slowly take it back. Stepping back into a high lunge. Reach the hands up, inhale. Good, so maybe sinking a little deeper into your lunge here. And then exhale, come down, low lunge. You may have to wiggle that foot back to keep the integrity of the knee over the ankle. And let's step it forward. Exhale. And inhale, bring it up. And exhale, hands in prayer. Same thing, other side. We'll step that leg out ahead. Find your drishti, find your focal point, and hold there. These balancing poses are what calm the nervous system, because there's so many muscle messages being sent, muscle memory messages being sent to the brain, that all it can do is focus on that. Okay, so starting to take the foot back, bend the knee, and carefully step it back for high lunge. Let's take the arms to the sky, shoulders relaxing down, sinking down into your lunge. Back leg is long and strong. Take a deep inhale, maybe follow your gaze to the sky, and exhale, hands come down for low lunge. Good, sink the hips down. Gaze ahead here, shining your heart forward. Once again, we'll step the feet together, exhale. Inhale, rise up, and exhale, hands in prayer. This time, left foot steps back, high lunge. Take the arms up. Reaching high, sink the hips down, and exhale, low lunge once again. This time you're going to drop that left knee down. Good, so taking a moment here, shining the heart forward. Let's keep the spine long. We'll start to shift the hips back, and as you do so, walk the fingertips back a little, taking the toes to the sky. Keep the hips lifted up off the back leg. Good, straight back here. Gazing ahead, inhale, and then exhale, fold and round down over the leg as you find space. Good. Press the right toe forward, draw the pinky toe back. Beautiful. And holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's walk it back forward. Crescent lunge. Take your hands to your thighs. Let's take a moment to take the hands up to the sky, reaching high. And then bringing the hands down to prayer. We'll take an inhale. As we exhale, we will twist to the side. So twisting back here, let the left hip drop forward. Good. Palms are pressing together. Right shoulder is high, left shoulder is low. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll bring it back to the center and take the palms down to the mat. Beautiful. Now you are going to step the right knee back into a tabletop position. From here, we'll take the left foot back, pressing the toes into the mat. So nice long left leg. Push into the mat with the palms to press that heel back. Little stretch through the foot. We're going to spin the left heel down. As we do so, we're going to kickstand this front foot back behind us just a little bit and open up into kind of a baby side plank. Good, so your shoulders are stacked one on top of the other. We'll go ahead and lift the left leg up and take the left arm overhead. So look how I'm creating one long line of energy from the left heel through the right fingertips. And holding here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now start to drop the foot, and as you do so, let the arm round down overhead, and we're creating a beautiful C shape here. It's giving us a nice stretch through the side body. For 3, 2, and 1. We'll pick up the left foot, step it back about a foot behind you, and open out into a version of modified wild thing. So shine your chest to the sky, left arm falls back and open. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to start to pull the left knee in and then step the left leg long. We're going to press ourselves carefully to come up from here. Good, so walking both knees together. we are going to tip it carefully to the left, and as you do so, go ahead and extend that right leg out to the side. Good, little kickstand to the foot here. And when you're ready, we'll abduct the leg and reach both in opposite directions. Good, reaching long for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop the foot down and let that right arm reach over the head. Good. Take the right shoulder back just a little bit and holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll lift the foot, step it back a little ways, and then open the chest and the heart to the sky. Right arm falls back and open. Beautiful. Enjoying this stretch here. Hips are pressing slightly forward. Good. Now you're going to carefully bring the right arm back up overhead. Step the foot how it was. This time we'll rotate to spin the right palm down, right heel then presses back as you rotate. Take a moment to press the foot into the mat. Heel reaches back. Good. And then we'll bring it back to tabletop. This time we'll step the left foot forward, coming into that crescent lunge. So make sure that you're sinking the hips forward and down. So it's coming, the hips are not lined up over the right knee. When the hips are directly over, this is a lot of pressure on the knee. So sink it forward and down. And also so you can get the stretch through the front hip flexor. Good. And then we'll take the hands down to the mat. And we'll send the hip back. Left hip goes back, left toes to sky. Finding length in the leg here. Good. So inhale, shine the heart forward. And exhale, rounding down over the leg. If you have space. And then we'll bring it back up, taking the hands to the thighs. Let's reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, take the hands in prayer. Inhale here, and exhale, twisting left. So taking the right elbow over the left knee, left shoulders reaching back and up, gaze is to the left and up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're going to rotate back around to the center. Take the hands down to the mat. Tuck the toes. Lengthen that back leg. And when you're ready, we're going to rise up into a high lunge from here. Reaching it high, good. On your next breath, inhale, step it forward, and exhale, hands in prayer. Good job. Inhale, hands to sky, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, gaze ahead, and exhale, folding down. Good. You're going to step it back to a downward facing dog from here. Take a breath. Reach the heels, press the mat away from you with the palms. Inhale, forward to plank, and exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up for cobra. And exhale down. Sending your hips back now for a wide knee child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. Hips reach back and come down. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And exhale, release. Sinking down into the mat. Couple more cycles of breath. Good. And starting to walk the hands back and come up. So let's draw the knees together and rotate into a seated position. Good. So let's go ahead and slowly roll it all the way down onto your back. Coming down with the knees up and the feet are hip width apart and flat on the mat. Good. You're going to firm into the palms, firm into the heels, walk them in close to the sit bones. And when you're ready, inhale, lifting the hips up. So as you take the hips up, see if you can walk the feet back a little more and lift a little higher. Maybe coming to clasp the palms underneath you, walking those shoulders under. Good. And now let's rise up onto the toes, lift a little higher. Lift a little higher if you have space. And holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale everything down. Completely relax here. Good. So this is constructive rest pose right here. And it's basically the only way to allow the psoas to get a break. The psoas runs from the lower back around the front and attaches on the inside of the leg. It's a structural muscle, and so giving it a break every once in a while is always beneficial. Let's draw the knees into the chest, and then we'll reach the feet up to the sky. Waterfall pose. So as you reach the legs nice and long, the heels are leading the way to the sky, the toes are drawing back towards your head. Keep your palms firm at your side, and see if you can pull the legs in a little more without using the hands. Keep lengthening. Feel that lower spine pressing into the mat as you do so. Good. Release the pull that you have, and then pull the right knee down into the chest and extend the left leg long. Good. And now press the right knee open out to the side, allowing that gentle sacrum stretch. Good, and then press the knee back up, reach with the left hand to grab the outside of the knee, extend your right arm out to the side, and take the hips up and over, crossing the knee over the body. Maybe hips will come to stack. You can take your gaze to the right. Let's take a deep inhale here, and a deep exhale. We're going to start to bring it back to the center. Good, and then we'll take the left knee, pull it in, extend the right leg long. And deep inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing it out to the left. Good. And now we'll press the knee up, reaching for it with the right palm to the outside, extending and rolling it over the body. Extend the left arm long. Always the option to create a goalpost with that left arm and feel a little bit more stretch through the shoulder if you need it. Deep inhale, and exhale, roll it back to the center, and bring the knees into the chest. Hug it in. I feel like you can extend your arms to the left and the right, and we'll rock it out just a little bit here. Good. Come to neutral and draw some circles with the knees. Maybe 2 or 3 times in one way, then reversing it 2 or 3 times the other way. Good. And then bringing the knees in, hug it in, and exhale, coming into Shavasana. Your legs are mat width apart and falling open to the left and the right. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, drawing those shoulder blades down your spine, feeling the palms opening up to the sky, a little ways apart from the body. Good, and start to tune into your breath. And take a moment to observe the energy that you've generated from the practice. And then beginning with the toes, wiggling them, and then relaxing and releasing them, letting go. And generating warmth and pure white light in those toes. And begin to feel that spread up through the muscles of the feet, feeling them melting and growing heavy and still. Feeling that warmth and light spreading up to the ankles and into the calf muscles. Just allow them to sink and grow heavy into your mat. Letting go. And warmth and pure white light spreading up through the knees and into the large muscles of the thighs. Consciously release them. Reminding them that they have nothing more to do in the next few breaths and moments. Take a deep inhale, expanding through the hips and the sacrum. And as you exhale, feeling the hips and the glutes completely release and melt down into the mat. And feeling that warmth and pure white light moving into the lower back muscles and belly. Feel it spreading into the middle back muscles and rib cage. Traveling up through the shoulder blades, through the chest, to the tops of the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, sending that warmth and pure white light flowing down through the upper arms, the lower arms, spreading through the palms and out through the fingertips. Wiggle them, and then completely relax and release them, letting go. And feeling that warmth, that pure white light spreading up to the neck, and feeling the jaw relax, the tongue release, all the muscles in the face melting, space between the brows releasing, until you find yourself filled from your toes to the crown of your head with warmth and pure white light, completely relaxed and heavy. And placing your awareness on your breath, using every inhale to expand the light within your body beyond the boundaries of your body, and every exhale to release all that does not serve you. And remaining here for the next few breaths and moments with that meditation, completely relaxed, completely heavy. Now bringing your awareness back to your fingers and toes, wiggling them. With a deep inhale, stretching your arms up and overhead, stretching long. Inhale. Use your exhale to slowly draw your knees into your chest. With your eyes still closed, gently rocking onto your right side. And inhale, press up, coming into Sukhasana, seated cross-legged pose, and placing your hands in Anjali mudra at heart center. And dropping your forehead to your fingertips. And this is to symbolize the mind-body connection that was made, and serves as a reminder to take it off your mat and into the rest of your day. Inhale your head up, rubbing your palms together vigorously, generating heat. Taking this energy, this prana, placing it over the eye muscles to nourish them. Inhale. Use your exhale to draw your palms away from your eyes. Hands in prayer. Thanks to God, thanks to yourself, and thanks to Yoga Mat. Namaste. And thank you, Vinyasa Veda Yogis, for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day.